Yes, today it's cold and it's rainy. Now we're approaching winter, so it's getting cold and it's raining. So that's why today I'm putting some jackets, you know, so that I'll keep myself a little bit warm. But you still keep on exploring, no matter the weather. You keep on pushing, and let's see once we get along. Continue watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's continue watching. This is the thorn tree. Just taken off road. We'll just explore this way. As you can see, there's a lot of animals moving this around. So gonna just explore this place and see if we'll be able to get a glimpse of something. Seems there's a lot of cows moving here for animals. So when I see whatever, I'll get a glimpse here. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. As you can see, there's a glimpse of some birds here. Seems like there's some birds which are gathering this side. So we check these birds. As you can see, some of them, they're flying away. But there's a plenty still there. So we're gonna be watching these birds before they fly away. We're gonna see these birds. As you can see, some of them, they're already flying away. These birds, they're congested in a dump area, a wetland, where it seems like they're eating some worms from the waterlogs. So we're gonna just be checking on these birds. As we do nature travel and exploring a lot of things. Seems they're feeding on worms, because it's a wet area where they're gathered. It's a wet area. So continue getting a glimpse and see how do they survive. Anytime they might fly away as I'm getting closer. We just move out of the neighborhood. We are exploring some beds. As you do balance human in nature. I would like to get much closer as I'm moving slowly. So it's like a nature reserve, as you can see. It's a quite huge area where animals they do graze, gather. But we've got birds in our vicinity. There are a lot of them, as you can see. I won't be making a lot of noise to avoid them flying away. So we're gonna just getting a glimpse of these birds. Please like, comment and share. Subscribe so that we continue bringing you nature on your screens. And soon you might see how do they fly away. The much I get closer, the much they move away. So it's like a cat and mouse, where I'm trying to follow this space. Now they're moving away. I'm much moving closer. They move forward. So in time, I'm gonna catch a glimpse of their flyaway. As you can see here, there's not much of water. I think they're feeding either on this grass. No, they're digging underneath grass because they've got long beaks. We're gonna see when I get much closer to where they are, what are they feeding on there. But at the moment here, seems like there's not much water. So we're gonna move closer to their feeding point and see what are they feeding on there. There's a bridge where there's a train going on top and cars are both passing underneath. Arc Bridge. It's built in 1949. You can see the lines there, electrical lines, that's where the train passes, and the cars passes at the bottom. As we continue exploring nature, this birds, they like to gather here most of the times. As you can see, they're flying away one by one. Let's see the other ones before they fly away. It seems they are just gathered there, but there's much of it going on there, because it seems like the source of their food. As you can see, there are pylons, electricity going overhead. A plane, aeroplane, also flying. about to land because we are in Ekurhuleni airspace, where the planes they will land at Kempton OR Tambo International Airport. So Ekurhuleni airspace is where most of the planes to go around before landing, before cleared. As you can see, it's going just behind the tree, the taller tree, taking the direction of OR Tambo. As we continue exploring the beds, this is nature. Nature is very important. Some of the birds are coming. This bird seems not bothered by me. They are just relaxed. Please like, comment, and share. There is another aeroplane. As I said, we are in Ekurhuleni, where most before planes land at OR Tambo International Airport here in South Africa. They will just fly around before clearance for landing. So we've got much of these planes every 5 minutes, some minutes. They just flew overhead. They just flew overhead. And there is another one coming, because these planes seems every 3, 4, 5 minutes, no seconds. They're just all over. There is another one in the cloud there. There is another plane, as you can see in the middle of the screen. So it's not much of a problem people they are used to. When planes they flew overhead each and every minute. Something which you get used to. Get overused to. As we go back to the base, anytime soon we're gonna see them flying away. As you can see, there's some cows grazing this area, as I said before. It's a huge herd of cattle. Some birds flying over. Yebo sawubona. Angikwesikhathini yazi ngiyashuthi inyoni lapha ngisekuvidiyo. Mari ibe 3:30. Sure. Someone is asking about time. It's almost 3:30. This is something which I used to do. Planes all over Ekurhuleni airspace. Each and every minute. Going to OR Tambo for landing. So it seems this space that gathered here, seems there's water. So it seems like there's water here. There's water. So in this water, as you can see, there's water here. So in this water, there are some worms there where these birds are feeding. So this area, it's a wet area, there's water everywhere. So there's water here. So they are feeding on the worms. So that's why they like this area, because it's a wet land, and so I can't go much further because it seems like it's full of water. So I have to navigate my way because it's a damp area. It's a damp area. It seems there's waterlog here. There's this water in this area. As you can see, as I scoop the water with my hand, there's plenty of water here. There's plenty of water. So it seems like these birds are feeding on the worms in this water there. So I have to navigate, because this place seems like now it's full of water. can't go any further. So now it's waterlogged, so I have to navigate this area around. As you can see, this water here, so that's why this space, they like this area much, because the source of water and maybe fish, worms and other aquatic life which they might feed on. So stay glued to your screen. Please like, comment and share. Don't forget to subscribe as we continue exploring on this wet land. And the problem which we have also, where people they use these areas to illegally dump some stuff. As you can see on our screen, so imagine this stuff affects wildlife, also our ecosystem. As other stuff of this should be recycled, but we choose just to dump it everywhere. As you can see, this area is infested by illegal dumping plastics, papers and other material bottles, which they would take much time to decompose, and much of it doesn't decompose much easier. As you can see, let's keep on exploring the beds in our site as I try to navigate much of this area because it's so waterlogged. This area seems like it's full of water. Let's see if I'll be able to navigate. No, I have to take the other dry area. This area seems it's much locked, so I have to go around. As there is much of waterlogged. Visual pictures brought to you by Eagle Scanning Vision. Log in or search on YouTube at Padichidu to share, so that you're able to find this channel where we do nature and travel, where we focus much on nature preservation, and you learn a lot of things on this channel. If you like nature, you like traveling, log on this channel. Then you are going to learn a lot of things. especially we have to learn about our waste segregation, disposal, where we should know where or how to dispose our rubbish at certain designated areas. Also, we should segregate our waste so that each or any rubbish should get to the end user, either for recycling or for dumping. We mustn't just dump it everywhere, so we won't affect our environment and preserve it for the future generations to come. So you learn a lot of things when you log in into this channel. Also, you might watch some previous vlogs. Where I did some of the vlogs all for nature, some for travel, so that we might able to teach each other, to share knowledge, whatever. As also you comment, your comment, they encourage me, or I'll also share with others how we take care of our environment, because also the environment takes care of us as human beings, and whatever around us, animals, because of this environment. So let's keep on watching as we explore around, exploring nature. We explore nature. There are some birds flying away because I was much getting closer, so they just flown away. So I've managed to navigate the wet area. As you can see, the birds, they're still there. I didn't want to disturb them as they are enjoying their feed there. So I managed just to go around so that I shouldn't avoid the birds, whatever they're doing. So let's continue exploring and see whatever we can get on the way. As you can see, birds are still there, and in time gonna be sunset. So let's on keep watching and see what's ever we can get into, so that we learn together. We learn together. So the birds are still gathering there. As you can see, some of them, they're just landing on the site. So it seems there's much of activity going there, or there's much of food. So I just move away so that I mustn't disturb the birds. So let's on keep exploring. and see whatever we get in this nature reserve. So this area is just waterlogged, so I'm just navigating around. As you can see on top, there's this wire where the trains they run going to Johannesburg from Vereeniging, Free State. As you can see, this area is so waterlogged. As you can see there, it's waterlogged. So that's why I did avoid going inside the water. I just navigated the area around so that I mustn't be trapped in this water. Try to get a glimpse of some birds. Check this bed. Just nature. As we do continue our vlog, nature on the roadside. As we've seen some birds, they just flown away. We'll continue exploring our nature. Travel and exploring. So today we've done our vlog. I thank you for watching. Please keep on sharing, commenting, and subscribe so that we continue bringing more to your screens. Thank you wherever you're watching from. See you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Meet you in the next vlog. Bye.